good, YouTube? It's a Christ Leviathan Prophecy, and today I wanted to talk about my New York Football Giants. Now, obviously, when the season ends, I'm like a bear. I hibernate. I don't talk about the NFL. I don't talk about the NFL draft. I don't talk about the NFL Combine. Just wake me up until February. Not February. August. You know what I'm saying? Um, but there's been a lot of rumors that the Giants are trying to trade, or not even trade, but just rumor talks about, the Giants trying to trade Saquon Barkley if they can't find a comfortable contract to give him. Now, I've been saying this, and I'll say this again. Barkley, he's a phenomenal talent. He really is. He showed us this year. I'm not trying to flex. This is just how my muscles are. I work out a lot. I don't even lift weights, to be honest with you. It's just more push-ups, you see? It's just more push-ups. I do a lot of push-ups and cardio, stuff like that. But yeah, man, I mean, him and Daniel Jones are in negotiation contracts. And I say, just pay the guy. you know. Um, for me, I never believed in salary cap. I don't believe there's a salary cap in NFL. Um, I know you can't go over the limit. You can't pay these guys like they basketball players. They're not fully good guaranteed contracts. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you can throw the bag at, Saquon Barkley and make him the highest running back at his position. Knowing that you could just, draft a quarterback and, you know, draft a quarterback, and then they're gonna have to learn a new system. It's not like New York is built for that. It may work in different teams, but New York, you have to literally baby them, like literally. Like you see how Patrick Mahomes took over for what's the cat's name? Alex Smith. He didn't miss a beat. Usually it'll take like a few games for Patrick Mahomes to, get it going. He took off and never left. You know? With Daniel Jones, you have to be very, 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 very cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be very cautious with Daniel Jones. You have to treat him almost like he's a 4-year-old. He's a baby because he doesn't have it in him to will himself to be the best. You just don't see it. You saw it with Eli when Eli Manning took over for Kurt Warner because Kurt Warner was stinking up the bed. Yeah, did Eli Manning struggle his rookie year? Yes. But you know what? He took that and he got better. He got better. He got better. Now, he may not have been a great regular season quarterback, but when you needed him the most, he came through. Now it's in the clutch. Big games, playoff games, and Daniel Jones did pretty good in his first playoff game. And then after that, he just ran into a very good, good Eagles defense, which obliterated them. And if it wasn't for that trickery for that one touchdown, it would have been a completely blowout. It would have been 30 plus. I think they'd score like 35 plus points on us. So it would have been 35-0. If it wasn't for that trickery that they pulled in the goal line when they had when they had Matt Berea, not Matt Berea, damn, I forgot his name. When they had the running back take it in for the touchdown. I think it was Matt Berea. I'm not sure. But I did watch the game. I was just zoned out, to be honest. But like you can't hold that accountable. You can't hold that against him. He was, like I said, he was going up against a very good Eagles defense. And plus, he didn't have the weapons. He didn't have the weapons that he needed. Now, if the Giants go out there with their 11 picks and probably draft 4 receivers, like, I know they're not going to use all of their draft picks on receivers. They might draft 2, probably in the 7th round, because they need to fill every single hole that they possibly can with those 11 picks. I think the I think the Chiefs got the Chiefs got 12 picks. The Patriots also got so you got a lot of teams that have multiple picks. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably gonna help them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, for me, I would say this. Okay, you do not want to reinvest in another running back. Now, can you add another running back? Sure. But to move Barkley, now let's say the Giants hypothetically move on from Barkley. They say, you know what, we need a running back that can stay healthy. Even though he did this year, next year is unforgiven. We don't know what will happen next year. Sure, he might tear his meniscus and be out for the whole entire year next year. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. So you trade him while he's a tradable, right? Because you don't want to trade him when he's off the rockers. You want to trade him now so you can get capital for him, just like how they did with OBJ. You know what I'm saying? You trade him now, see what you could get for him. You know what I'm saying? You could draft a running back, probably with the 4th pick. Let's say the Giants do trade with, let's say, he goes to Detroit. Let's say Barkley goes to Detroit. He grew up watching Barry Sanders. Let's say he goes to Detroit. Detroit give us their 4th round draft pick or whatever. Now we picking 4th. You don't think we're gonna snag one of these top running backs that's high on Mike Mayhap's board or high on the board and something like that? You could go that route. Or if you're comfortable with Saquon Barkley, you could say, look, you had a great year. Let's build off of this and just get better, even better next year. And then you can add a complementary piece to him so he don't have to carry the load, just like how they did with Brandon Jacobs, Amar Bradshaw, Derek Ward. They had a 3 running back rotation. Same thing with the Eagles. We didn't have that. It was just Barkley, 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 Barkley. Yeah, we had a few running backs, but they weren't consistent. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't like a Pollard or a Boston Scott or a Sanders or a Brightwell. So there wasn't really like those type of running backs. You know what I'm saying? But if we can get some solid receivers, and a good tight end, our defense didn't really play that bad this year, but we can always improve on defense. You know what I'm saying? We need a shutdown corner, especially playing in that 3-4 scheme. We need linebackers. We need linebackers that can go sideline to sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like a Michael Person that we passed up on. Why? I don't know. We passed up on Smith. Why? I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is. The Giants are gonna have to figure it out. The Giants are gonna have to figure it out. So, with all that said, pay Saquon Barkley. Pay Saquon Barkley because you're not gonna give that running back production anywhere else. Anywhere else, I don't care. I don't draft picks don't hit like they used to anymore. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like a running back, not a running back, a quarterback, draft picks don't hit like they used to anymore. Okay, so you can't really rely on a draft pick to save your franchise unless he's a quarterback. You know, I hear that Richardson kid from Florida. He's gonna be off the board by the time we're picking. Now I do believe that we get the Kansas City Chiefs second round pick. So I don't know. I don't know. But I think knowing the Giants like I know knowing the Giants like I know I know them, they're not going to step over their boundaries. You know, they're gonna obviously look for a solid backup quarterback, a veteran quarterback. Daniel Jones is the answer now. They're gonna build it. They're gonna try to build around Daniel Jones, give him everything that he wants, and they're gonna let the chips roll where they may. Now this year we face our schedule. Looking at our schedule, we face the AFC East. Now, if y'all Giants fans are or not or but if y'all Giants fans remember the last two Super Bowl runs came from facing the AFC East twice. Now I'm not saying that the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl next year, but looking back at those last two Super Bowl runs, we had to go through the AFC East. Now obviously the AFC East have been drastically changed over the years, right? Bills are good, Dolphins are somewhat good. The Patriots with those draft picks that they got, 12, they're probably going to be good, trying to build around Jones. The Jets, they're not going to be a pushover come next year, so it's going to be tough. It's not like it was. It's not. It's not like. It's not going to be like it was 10 years ago or 11 or 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? The AFC East have evolved tremendously. You know, the last two times we beat those teams, they weren't good like they were now. Yeah, we still had to run through the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember Eli Manning put a hell of a game in the last game against the Patriots, but we lost. You know, and then the second time they went up there to New England, the Patriots, we upset the Patriots again. So we always had the Patriots number. But Tom Brady's not there no more. So it is what it is. So we are going to see what is going to follow these upcoming days. Whether or not they want to sign Daniel Jones. Now, remind you, they did not franchise tag Daniel Jones like they were supposed to. You know, they wanted to see what Daniel Jones was going to do this month or this year. You know, they paid Saquon Barkley, I believe, or maybe they didn't, because Saquon Barkley still wants to become a New York Giant for life, which obviously everybody says that. You know, JPP said that, he went out the door. Odell Beckham Jr. said that, he went out the door. So the wheel is just gonna keep on spinning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how good you are. You know, everybody can replace you. You can't be replaced in the NFL. So you can say, oh, I want to be a Giant for life, and you end up somewhere else. You know, like, come on. You know, Justin Tuck even said that. OC said that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Michael Strahan didn't have to go through that, you know, because obviously he was drafted way, 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 way in a different era. You know what I'm saying? Where they didn't necessarily, you know, traded you for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? You stuck with the team that that you were, drafted to. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Giants would be stupid enough to draft to trade Lawrence Taylor. But they did draft him, and it worked out. He could have won 3 Super Bowls, but obviously it is what it is. But yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. If you're a Giants fan, let me know what you think. What can we do in the draft, knowing that we have 11 picks? I'll just say, man, just get some help. Just get receivers. You look back at what Eli Manning had to go through when he lost Toomer to retirement. He lost Patrick Burris because he shot himself. You know what I'm saying? What did the Giants do? They went out there and drafted young receivers: Hakeem Nicks, Steve Smith, Mario Manningham. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what the Giants have to do, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.